What I love about being in the backcountry is just getting out into the mountains and having some peace and quiet and enjoying it with other people. It's a great place to connect with the mountains, to be challenged and have a good time. Well, weather is unpredictable in the mountains, and you need to be prepared for pretty much anything in the winter. Preparation starts at home, so you want to make sure that you have checked the weather, check the avalanche conditions, know your party, so know what their abilities are. Don't go and do a day that's really quite, way too difficult for someone in the group or is way out of their risk tolerance. You should really have a look at a map and any other information that you can get to tell you the length of the day and the difficulty of the day, as also the hazards for the day. Once you have a plan in place, leave that information with somebody who knows what to do with it if you don't come back. There's obviously a variety of things that could happen. There's sort of the typical ones that happen for folks. Probably the first one is getting lost. The other one would be potentially getting injured or having equipment failure. What I'd suggest is that you probably don't travel too far from the trail that you're on in case somebody has to come and look for you. If you are in a situation where you do need to spend the night, there's a variety of options. So this looks pretty good. It's open, got a few trees to block some of the wind, and I'll have lots of snow to work with. The key in here is that really there's not a lot of snow on the ground. So if I poke, that's the ground there. So I can't make a snow cave where there's such a huge depth where I just dig into the snow. What I need to do is build my own pile of snow and then compact it so that I have something to dig into. Take your thinnest pair of gloves and your shell jacket and put that on. Take your insulated layers off and dig. When you're digging one of these things, you want to make sure they're structurally sound. So you want to build the roof, the ceiling of it to be dome-shaped. So right now I'm on the snow. I'm just going to melt it and get wet and get cold. If I had that emergency tarp, that'd be the perfect thing to lay down on the ground to make sure I wasn't going to get wet. If you want to learn about backcountry winter survival, there's a variety of options for you. These days, looking on the internet, making sure you find out all the resources that are available to you, pick up some books, and take a few courses, a few places that you can look. Yamnuska Mtn Adventures has some basic courses, the University of Calgary, Alpine Club of Canada. All right, so another option for a shelter here, whoa, you can see the snow is deep here as well, is to do something a little quicker. So if you think it's just gonna be a short period of time before help's gonna arrive, this could be a good option. So I would be using our emergency tarp, which doesn't provide any insulation, but it will stop the wind from getting at you, and as well as if you're sitting on it, you won't get wet. So a good place to do something like this, bit of shelter from the trees, so you're not going to get a lot of wind coming through. I can build myself just a little seat over here and then I basically cover myself with a tarp.